playing with my son's stuff on here. I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, y'all, I want to clear something up. Come on in. How are you all doing on this beautiful Tuesday? You know, the time went back, so it gets dark early. It seems like the days are longer now, so you got more stuff you can do. But I want to clear up something about Miss Gayle King. And I have to address some people today. Y'all know what I do. I read your comments when I get offline. And I like to address people, but I had to learn to pray, TK, before I got on here cussing folks out. I ain't gonna cuss nobody out today. I'm gonna get real close. But I had to pray because what I don't like is people to get on my channel and tell my 56-year-old behind how to speak, what to say, what to do, what not to do, and then you cut it to me extremely disrespectfully. I don't care about constructive criticism. Actually, I like constructive criticism. And if I say something wrong, it's nothing wrong with you guys correcting me. But do not disrespect me. Respect is king to me. Even when it comes to a relationship, I prefer a man to respect me than love me. If you disrespect me, all bets off. And a few people I'm going to address this morning here, on this here November the 4th, 2025, they were disrespectful, especially one woman who called herself a church-going Christian woman from Atlanta. Yeah, I know where you live. But before I go into all that, I'm going to show a video real quick about Miss Gayle King. I guess I misquoted myself, and I'm woman enough to correct. Y'all know I will apologize if I do something wrong. I thought they said she had got fired. But what it is, they try to renegotiate her contract. And when it comes to that point with them folks, with these folks, your ass out of there. Her contract is up 2026, I think in March. And they don't know what they want to do with her. So that is the controversy right now. And it had people confused thinking she was fired because this video will show her going to the car and she's going to be saying, she's going to say stuff like, they like me. I like what I do. I don't understand. That can't be true, Gayle, because if they liked you and they like what you was doing and you were doing your job, this wouldn't be news. Just the other day, well, last week, allegedly she was fired. Then they bring her back. You know what they do on those networks? They test the waters. They throw a nugget out there to see how the people gonna respond, and then they go on with what they're gonna do. If they would have had a whole lot of black folks marching, acting a fool, mad about Gayle King, this wouldn't even be news no more. It was a mistake. But since a lot of people don't give a damn about Gayle King, they said, you know what? We gonna go on and let her finish her contract. And she gonna be out of here. And then one of the ladies I'm gonna address about being disrespectful to me, she said, they're not gonna fire her. They just gonna put her in another part of the building. That's like getting fired. Could you imagine making 10 to 15 million a year? And to the who was that? Try to correct me. She don't make 15, she make 5. I just looked it up. She makes 10 to 15 million a year. She might have started off making 5. Gayle been there over 13 years. That's Oprah friend. She's making 15 million. Trust me, I thought it was 10. But people always want to check you because they try to Google something real fast. Don't do research. There it is. That's from the beginning, darling. Do you think Gayle King, Oprah Winfrey friend, go sit there for 13 years and make $5 million? You got to be out your mind. Anyway, what they trying to do to Gayle is no different than get fired. I'm going to give y'all example for the people in the back room that don't understand what I be saying. Just say you work at McDonald's. You done worked your way up. Your friend own all kind of stuff. Your friend know people. So your friend got you in this company. You went, no. I said it wrong. Your friend got you in the door as head manager, the co-manager to the head manager. You came in the door and went over everybody and became the co-manager, right? You the second in command at McDonald's. You making 6 figures up in there. People looking at you up and down like, I've been on these damn fries and Coca-Cola machine 5 years, and she just come in the door and she making 6 figures. That's Gayle King, because her friend was Oprah. Now, all of a sudden, you working for 13 years. You done got in controversies with customers. You done call people gender out. You done talked about your own people. Now the people in the community where the McDonald's is at, they don't like you. And the owner's starting to notice they don't like you. So now, a lot of people are not coming to McDonald's no more. They're going to Burger King because they don't like your ass. So the owner's losing money because of you. Even though the owner brung you in to dog out your people and talk about your people, but now they realize your people, money makes a lot of difference. Now they changing. You not that good for us. So we don't know if we gonna keep you after the first of the year. Y'all following me? This is what they doing to Gayle. So instead of firing you, Gayle, we might take you from that position and put your ass back there on the dishes. You gonna still work for the company, but we finna put you on the dishes or maybe the fries. This is what they're doing to Gayle King. For all of you saying, she's just going to be in another part of the building. Yeah, she's going to be washing dishes. And guess what happens when you get put in another part of the building? Your pay go back there with you. Your pay go drop back down. For everybody taking up for her. And she ain't going to be, she's not going to be out there on TV. She may be back there cleaning the toilet, sweeping the floors, getting the coffee. But she still work for CBS. Nina, you don't know what you talking about. Okay, we go see. So I'm just letting you know how people work. When they get to talking about putting you in another part of the building, your ass on your way out the door. See, what they gonna do to Gayle, they gonna offer her a position that's so degrading, she's gonna quit. Y'all don't know how these people get down. Thank you, Miss Jackie. Y'all don't know how these people get down. Y'all never worked before. They don't want to fire you because they don't want to look racist or bad or act like they doing something wrong or get sued. But they can demote your ass. We not going to let you be out here on TV no more, Gayle. You know what? You can wrap the cords around the thing while everybody's speaking. You know, you can ride on the van in the back and get the cameras ready. You still work here. You don't like your job? Do you want to quit? You're more than welcome to quit, Gayle. That's what they're doing to Gayle King. So let me clear that up for the people saying, you don't know what you're talking about. This lady gives so much misinformation. This is what Miss Linda said. Miss Linda, didn't I tell you I was going to make you famous this morning? You better call your family because I'm about to say your name all over my YouTube channel this morning, Miss Linda from Atlanta. I'm finna make you famous. Since you want to run your church-going mouth, you so saved, filled with the Holy Ghost, you want to get on here and try to do something and sabotage my channel. I'm going to tell y'all what she said in a minute after I play y'all this video. This video was from another King. Her name is Melanie King. Have you heard of Melanie? She's the bomb. Black woman. She has 1 million subscribers. I love Melanie King. I ran across her. Well, my son told me about her a few times, and I ran across her channel. She happened to be talking about Gayle King. I'm going to let y'all see what she said, who has 1 million subscribers, about Gayle King. Here we go, y'all. Let me show y'all what she said. Beautiful girl. Here we go.
People are not making it up, okay? This is out here. She knows what's going on. She just doesn't want to admit it. And honestly, I have absolutely no love, care. I don't give a damn about any of these elites in media because all they do is lie. All they do is spin propaganda down our throats. And if you don't agree with them, well, they're going to make sure you feel it. They're going to make sure that you are canceled, that you are shouted down, that you are just hidden away, that you're canceled. And Gayle King has been part of this whole propaganda machine. She's been at this, what, for 100 years at this point? Okay? She's not a very good journalist. She asks basic questions.
Okay, did y'all hear that? The person that I'm about to address this morning, they pretty much said I'm a hater. This woman got 1 million subscribers. She's rich. It's propaganda. She's not a good journalist. She asks basic questions. She got the position. It ain't what she knew, it's who she knew. And it's sad that a lot of our people go along to get along. I watch Gayle King every morning. Just because you like her don't make her a good person. Gayle King has done a lot of horrible things and said a lot of horrible things, and nobody calling her out until now.
And I just don't understand why these people are making millions when people who are doing real work out here in the community and actually helping people, they barely are surviving. Barely surviving. But of course they don't give a damn. But let's get back into this report.
Wait a minute, let me address who is this? Is it, what's your name? Nico? Well, someone on here said, Lord, they backdoored Gayle King. No, they didn't. Gayle King backdoored her damn self. Gayle King is not a good person, y'all. How do y'all not have discernment and y'all go to church every Sunday? I don't understand. How y'all cannot identify good from the bad? Y'all go to church every Sunday. Half y'all Oprah fans and don't realize Oprah went over to Africa, allegedly, but she went over to Africa, opened a school, and this ain't alleged. Those girls are missing over there. A lot of those girls, they were getting beat, they were getting craped, they were getting mistreated, and that's Oprah's school. Oprah was supposed to go over there and do an investigation. She went over there and paid people off, and the investigation went away. But y'all Oprah fans, you know what I'm saying? Y'all no different than people taking up for Epstein. But y'all claim y'all Christian folks. And this is Oprah's best friend. You don't think her and Oprah was on the island? Did y'all not know that Gayle interviewed R. Kelly, dogged him out, embarrassed him on national TV, but have not one time, not once, said anything about Weinstein? Weinstein was her boss. Not one thing. Did y'all notice that? No, you didn't.
Here. All right, so it says Gayle King, she doesn't know, guys. She has no idea. Oh, it's just a bunch of, okay. Gayle King is reportedly stepping down from CBS Mornings next year. The news anchor may switch to a different role within the network, although that has not yet been confirmed, sources told Variety Thursday evening. This is what they do, guys. They trickle it out. They sprinkle it out, right? Of course, the sources are talking, but they're not going to confirm it yet. This is how they test the waters. This is how they get this stuff out here, right? So it says, and I'm going to move this up right here. Let's look up. So this is what they do, okay? So understand how the media works. They never just drop it on you. They sprinkle it out there, get you used to the idea, and then we get a statement.
Didn't I just say that?
And this is the thing.
They throw it out there. I just said that. They throw it out there, get a little sprinkle to see what the response is going to be. They want to fire her, but they don't want to look racist. So they're saying she's stepping down.
Ratings across the board for these media outlets are in the toilet. They are bleeding viewers, bleeding them out. And this is across the board, from the morning shows to the news that's on mainstream, to the evening shows, to the late night comedy shows, which are just more propaganda. They are dying. They are dying. They are struggling for air. And they have no one to blame but themselves. So when I see the downfall of the mainstream media, so be it. Gayle King is still going to eat. Isn't her best friend is Oprah?
Yeah.
She's made millions of dollars.
Exactly. Y'all taking her for a millionaire. I don't hear y'all saying nothing about these young girls crying about their food stamps. Y'all talk about them, But y'all don't talk about Gayle. I talk about them and Gayle. Y'all dog them out, but y'all take her for a millionaire. Did y'all hear Gayle King say one time she go give any donations for some turkeys? Or Oprah, I'm gonna make sure the homeless get fed. Have y'all heard them say anything? No, they don't give a damn about us. So what the hell you on my channel starting chaos with me over a millionaire? Don't care if you eat.
Like, she's going to eat. We don't have to worry about a woman like this losing her job. It's the everyday American that's losing their job.
Exactly.
Okay, the everyday American that's losing their jobs that I care about.
Yes.
If you're an elite and all, so be it. So be it. Do we even need these people? Do they speak truth? Do they tell?
Ask yourself. Melanie King, this is to her. Ask yourself, do we really need CBS, NBC, News 13, News 8? Do we really need these? The only thing we really need, y'all, is the local news because they get what happens in your city. These big networks, do we really need them when we have bloggers all over YouTube and we give the news? And you know what's different between us and them? Well, Melanie King, she making millions like Tasha K. But the only difference between YouTubers and the media, they getting paid a salary millions. We get paid by advertising and the love that you guys show. But guess what we do that they don't do? We dare to say shit that they can't say. We give y'all raw truth. And a lot of people don't understand raw truth. This why they don't like YouTubers. Because the way we give our message be the raw truth. They hate that. That's why people contacted me and said some stuff about Gayle King on my channel because they feel like you can't say that. How come I can't? YouTube pays me to say this. That's the difference.
Tell us anything we can't figure out on our own through social media and other independent outlets. So let's continue. All right, so there's her. The surprising development comes after a major overhaul under CBS News' new editor-in-chief Barry Weiss. This shakeup has produced extensive budget cuts, the cancellation of 2 streaming shows, and around 100 layoffs, and much more. Some of those already let go from the network include 8 on-air correspondents and hosts. King's current contract with CBS is set to expire in May. The Post has confirmed, although a source familiar with the situation noted that nothing is set in stone and King hasn't made any plans regarding her career after that point. Another insider revealed that King, 70, has very different politics from...
Did y'all get that? That's another reason Gayle King is going to get off this network. King is 70. Gayle King is 70. Tell me, do y'all want to look at Gayle King or y'all want to look at somebody like her? Tell me. Who gonna bring in the ratings? Gayle King and yes, Miss Claudetta. Yes, Gayle King in her gas station wigs. Who want to look at Gayle King in them damn gas station wigs? Or they want to look at this beautiful melanin woman right here? When you become a certain age, look, y'all don't believe me? King, 70. Don't nobody want to listen to nobody grandmama on the news talking crazy. In a minute, she gonna be sounding like her uncle in the White House. Just start saying crazy shit. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Don't nobody want to watch Gayle King no more or Oprah. They done got old. Move out the way, Grandma, and let the younger people do their thing. That's what's going on with the Braxtons right now. Don't nobody want to see Tamar rise. Tony, you had your day. You still good. You on tour with New Edition. Y'all on the senior citizen tour. I love New Edition, but they senior citizen shit. They older than me. Tony Braxton older than me. Let Tamar have her time. Even though Tamar get on our nerves, it's her time to shine. That's the problem with people. They don't like getting out the way.
Weiss. However, it is still possible that the CBS Mornings star remains with the broadcaster with a new deal to produce her own program, Her Variety. Really? Really? What program do we need to see from Gayle King?
Right.
I don't believe that for a second. Again, this is just spin. But what does Gayle King contribute to anybody? What does, and not just Gayle King, guys. I'm just, this is about her, but I'm talking about all of them. Do we care? Are we listening to them? Like, are we still in 2025, almost 2026, listening to any of these people? Do we need more shows for more propaganda to be stuffed down our throats? I surely don't need it. I mean, and it doesn't bother me to the point where, because I don't watch it, this has nothing to do with me. But it's the idea that these people continue to not only lie and gaslight, they never are held accountable for anything they've done, ever at all. Nothing. All right? They don't cover all the news. They clip and they pick and choose these little things that they.
Didn't I just say that? They're not raw dog like YouTubers. They have to do what the elite tell them to do. Like, it was no reason Gayle King should have had R. Kelly on that damn show that day, just to embarrass the man. But Weinstein, he'd show up in his walker, he get empathy. You know what I'm saying? They don't say nothing about him. Robert. I said Robert should have slapped that damn gas station wig over to Oprah House. Slapped the shit off her. She made me so mad embarrassing that man like that. But never mentioned Weinstein. She got Leslie on there, the basketball player, and tried to degrade Kobe Bryant's legacy. Talking about his crepe case that he settled. What the heck that got to do with his death? And why didn't you get him on here when he was alive so he can defend himself? This is what Gayle King would do. She dogs out her own people. It was so bad that Snoop Dogg called her the B word, and Snoop Dogg mama made him call and apologize to her. He wanted to slap her damn wig off.
They want to put out there to help spin their narrative. And if they're not just going to,
Hey, Natasha.
just pick and choose, well, they just outright lie. They just outright lie. Okay? These are the things that they're doing. And Gayle King was one of the main ones pushing, the idea that it's okay for men to be in women's sports, men to be in women's spaces. And then also the idea that there's just been a lot. I'm not going to get into everything.
You know why Gayle said it's okay for men to be in women's sports? Because if she said anything different, because she got in trouble, y'all. I wrote it down. She got in trouble on one of the shows where she made a joke about a homophobic joke. And they had to take it down, and she almost lost her job then. Ever since then, she's been agreeing. A man can play volleyball with women. A man can do this with women. She's agreeing now because she got to do whatever the elites tell her to do. And this is what's wrong with Hollywood. This is wrong with a lot of rich folks. They sell their soul and their self-respect for money. Answer this question. If you're a Gayle King fan or not, do you think anybody on CBS morning show deserves $15 million a year? What are they doing to get $15 million a year? I don't see it.
Because I don't want to get in trouble, but let's continue. Congress take action. It's time.
Okay, I can't be showing this. Hold on. All right, real quick. I'm going to read some. Leave this turned around while I read it. You didn't get my notifications. Did you Linda, did you put all notifications? And click the bell, and it should reset. You might have to unsubscribe, subscribe back to reset. But I'm going to address a couple of people this morning. The very first person I'm going to address, be patient with me. I'm going to keep the screen turned around like this, y'all, if y'all don't mind, while I read. Travis Adams. Travis Adams is a male subscriber here on Unbreakable Strong Woman. And he said, when I was talking about Gayle King, this is the only video that it felt like I was angry. So I wanted to address Travis. I want to first apologize to him because I didn't want to come off as being angry. Sometimes my tone does change, and I got to work on that. Thank you. The Bible gives us guidance, Travis, on how to speak truth and how we should handle anger. It tells us to hit people over the head with the truth. Forceful in a harsh delivery, but also with love and grace. So I want to tell you, I'm sorry that you took it that way, but I was not angry at all. I may have delivered it in that way because I get tired of these rich folks and these Hollywood folks doing the things they do. So my delivery may come off harshly, and I want to apologize to you, Mr. Adams. I was not upset, trust me. And then I put a scripture. Let me see. Hold on. James 1:19 warns us that anger of a man does not produce righteousness of God. You see how I am? I even wrote down the scripture because I said, maybe I did come off wrong. So I looked it up. James 1:19 warns us that anger of a man does not produce righteousness of God. I don't want to be out of God's will, Mr. James. So I want to apologize to you. But anyway, let me go on to Katherine Jackson. Katherine Jackson is also a subscriber on Unbreakable Strong Woman. And she took up for Gayle King. And I want to say this to Miss Katherine. Evil can appear as righteousness. John 4:1. Beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits, whether they are of God. You got to test them, see if they're from God, Miss Katherine. Because many false prophets has gone unto the world. Romans 16:17. Watch out for those who cause division and avoidance between others. Set boundaries with someone who offer or give out discard. That means like evilness. You got to set boundaries. She thought that by taking up from Gayle King, she was hurting me. But you're taking up for the evil one, because I am a child of God. Gayle King, do she even speak of God? But Miss Katherine Jackson, you took up for Gayle King, and you didn't even do your research on her wicked, evil self. You know what I'm saying? So be careful who you taking up for. Let me see. Let me go on. I have Miss Linda McKinney I have to address this morning. She's also a subscriber to Unbreakable Strong Woman. Oh no, is she the last one? Hold on, y'all. Hold on for a minute. Hold on. Before I go into Linda, I wanted to show you what I looked up on Gayle. Gayle made 8 figures a year, between 10 and 15 million per year. She has gotten in trouble on the channel for using homophobic slurs on TV. It was later removed. She have a lot of bad remarks about politics and events. She even tried to hurt the African American race by making a comment that she went to the inauguration and I didn't see very many black people. So she said that to make people think that black people don't vote. She got in trouble for that. The network declaring the ratings are dropping because of Gayle and a few others. The performers are going under. Bad alignment and public perception. That is Gayle King performance. They mistake. Hold on. Of the nature of her criticism and controversy. Those are some of the complaints about Gayle King. Since y'all want to say, I don't understand, and Gayle haven't done nothing. They have a lot of complaints against Gayle. And that comes from the people. That comes from the people. Miss Jackson said misery loves company and hates an empty house. Okay. I'm saving the best for last. I got like 4 pages I need to read real quick, y'all. I'm going to turn the camera around. Be patient with me. Linda McKinney, y'all. She from Georgia. And I think it's the Linda I looked up. She got braces, an older woman, heavyset woman. Looks like she stays sick a lot. Sometimes when y'all praying for folks, you may be praying for someone to keep up habit. You may be praying for someone that got the devil in them. So you better be careful. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying don't pray. But sometimes people come to you for empathy and they full of hell. Linda McKinney, she got on my channel and she made a post. And she told y'all, I am always lying, giving y'all false information. This is why I showed Melanie King that got 1 million subscribers. Cause she said the same thing I said. I'm always lying, giving false information. She was pissed off about Gayle King and what I said. And not only that, she told y'all to don't give me shit because I'm a beggar. I'm always on here begging for money. So let me break her down and read her real quick. Miss Linda McKinney is the donkey of the day. Because I'm finna tell you about begging and who Nina is, okay? And I had to say you for last, but I had to pray real hard so I wouldn't just curse your ass all the way out this morning here. You hear me? Let me tell you what YouTube is. Since you on YouTube, you're watching my channel, and this is not just for Linda, this is for everybody that's watching. I don't think y'all really know what YouTube is. YouTube are people who come up with platforms. They're either telling you about the local news, they're telling you about the celebrities, and we putting it in our own perspective. Okay? And a lot of times we so raw with it, people don't understand. And a lot of times we come up with information that the regular public or just the TV, you can't get it. You have to do research. So when we tell you something, it appears that we're lying or we hating, but we go deep sea diving sometime on these people. Because a lot of us didn't know about Diddy and what he was doing with the freak offs. Did y'all? No, it took for the YouTubers to bust that stuff wide open. So it's called creator support, Miss Linda. When YouTubers get on here and we ask for support of our channel, or we tell you something we're going through, like my home situation, my divorce, my kids, we can do that on our platform. If we couldn't do that, YouTube would cancel our channel. So I looked up YouTube rules, and I'm gonna let Miss Linda know because she don't know what YouTube is. YouTube is called creator support. YouTube provide multiple ways for followers and subscribers to support people channels financially. These are called fan funding features, Miss Linda. That means everybody have them on their channel. This is just not Nina on here begging. Every YouTuber asks for support, Miss Linda. This is built inside of YouTube platforms. It's called super stickers, super chat, channel members, and then outside external donations, we have Cash App, we have PayPal, we have Zelle, we have GoFundMe's. YouTube allow the creators to ask for funding because YouTubers are 1099 workers. That means we work for ourselves. Now they have rules to asking. You have to be transparent. I can't say I need to raise $100 today because I have something to do. That's what YouTube don't allow. Now, if I say I need $100 today because my tire blew out on my car and somebody give me $100, they just support the channel and my lifestyle right now that I'm in need. And I have a right to say that. I didn't say y'all better give it to me. I'm not twisting nobody's arm. I'm not saying if you don't give me money, you can't be on my channel. That's different. So let me go on, because Miss Linda tried to tell y'all I'm a beggar. It's also called thank you for the chat. You know, people just thank you for taking your time, Nina, doing some research, giving us a story, entertaining us. Y'all watching me right now because it's entertaining. Could y'all please watch and push like if y'all don't mind? Could y'all push the like button? Just hit the screen twice because people not pushing the like button right now. And that's very important. It supports the channel. And I don't know who all been watching me, but I have said this so many times. I prefer you to push like and share my videos and keep me in the algorithm. Favor is more than money sometimes. I done said that so many times. I get so tired of people lying on me. I get so tired of people giving me something and expect something back. You know, I'm just tired of it. So I have to clear this up with Miss Church Going Linda from Atlanta. As long as you're transparent about where your money goes, it's not running a scam and it's not false promises. It's called channel support. This is YouTube. I'm reading straight from YouTube, y'all. This ain't something I made up. Okay, hold on. I got some more for her. Hold on. Let me see. I had to come up with some scriptures for Miss Linda. Hold on, y'all. I'm kind of mixed up here. Romans 16, 17, 18. Watch out for those who cause division and put obstacles in your way that are controversy to the teaching you have tried to deliver. Keep them far away. Miss Linda, you causing controversy on my channel. You telling people who want to support Unbreakable Strong Woman not to do it because I'm a beggar. But you sit your butt in church every Sunday. You got on there, I watched you on Facebook. You asked for prayer because you were sick. Were you begging or were you in need? I just want to know. Were you begging for prayer or were you in need? And God said, help those in need. Did he or did he not? Did your pastor Sunday, which was 2 days ago, did he ask for an offering when you got to church? Was he begging? Did he even tell you where it was going to go? No. He just said, God said, and you gave. But you get on this channel here and you tell people, don't give to her because she's a beggar. What your pastor do every Sunday? That's all I want to know. Can somebody explain to me what your pastor do every Sunday? He give you a message and you support his church. Am I lying? The meaning of Romans 16:17. If someone is, this is pertaining to, if someone is on your channel, is trying to bring down the spirit of the community, you can call it out with scripture and set boundaries. That's what that scripture means. If somebody is on your channel, Nina, and they trying to tear down the spirit of your community, you can call it out what you're doing now, and you can set boundaries. Miss Linda, you can skedoodle. You can get your ass on off my channel with your fake church going behind. I told her she was going to be famous this morning. Proverbs 19:17. And let me make it, Miss Linda McKinney from Georgia. I want to let y'all know the one I'm talking about. Proverbs 19:17. Whoever is kind to the poor and leads you to the Lord, he will be rewarded for what he has done. So just say, Nina is going through some stuff with her house. You know, just say, Chuck E. Cheese is in my house and things going on. I have to move again. I'm telling y'all I'm in distress. And he said, help the poor. Because right now, that's what I consider myself as. I ain't going to stay here. But I have helped just as many people myself, and I still help people out of my nothing. I still help out of my nothing. It's also say support your favorite creators. It's not begging. It's like tipping your favorite artist or your favorite server at a restaurant because you appreciate their service, Miss Linda. So when y'all hear YouTubers asking for donation, it's no different than somebody bringing a plate to your table at a restaurant and you appreciate their service and you leave them a tip on the table. I appreciate your time, young lady. That's what YouTubers are. It's like giving us a tip. But Miss Linda taking it up on herself. When somebody on YouTube asks for a donation, we on here begging. That's part of YouTube. But if you don't know nothing about YouTube, you would say some stupid shit out your mouth. Let me read it again. Giving to your favorite creators on YouTube, supporting your favorite creators is not begging, it's tipping. It's showing appreciation. If you got an extra $1, if you got an extra $5, if you got an extra whatever. Because sometimes, what y'all don't understand is, you don't always have to give to the church to be blessed. God said, give and you shall receive. Some people just like to give because that's the way they get blessed. I'm the same way. I done been in restaurants, y'all, eating with my kids and my nieces, and somebody pay for my whole bill and don't tell me it's them. They don't even know me. I haven't said a line to them. I haven't spoke to them. They just bless me out of the norm. This person will have $150 for your whole table. What? That's how some people bless. But if you don't know God and you just sit in church, you a heathen, you would get on somebody's channel and tell everybody, don't help nobody in need. Don't you do it. She's a beggar. That's Miss McKinney. But she go sit in church on Sunday and praise God. I'm telling you, these people some heathens. Donations are 100% optional. Begging is asking out of desperation. Support is asking with a purpose. Did you not know the difference, Miss McKennedy? Please, y'all, give me some money, cause Chuck E. Cheese in my house and I gotta get out, y'all. Please, I'm gonna be outside. I need y'all to please give me $500 today. That's begging. That's begging. Asking with purpose. Hey, y'all. Y'all know I just got in this house. I took the last money after my divorce, what I went through, getting back on my feet, paying $1,800 a month in this house, and paid this man over $20,000. I gotta move because my house is infested. Oh my God, what I'm gonna do? If y'all can help at all, I don't care if it's 50 cents. I gotta get out this house. That's asking with a purpose. I'm telling you what I need it for. But let Miss McKinney tell it, I'm a beggar. Boy, I love embarrassing people. I'm sorry, y'all. Asking with a purpose and with value. Be authentic and tell people the truth. I'm a truth teller. Don't I tell y'all all my damn business? I don't hide shit. You know why? Because I want y'all to know real life stuff happens. Bad things happens to good people. This is why I tell y'all the truth about me. I don't want to get on here and be superficial and act like I got it going on. I didn't go through nothing. I want people to see my struggle. So if they are in that struggle or they find themselves in the struggle, they can say, I remember Nina was in the same situation and she did this, and this, and she made it through. This is why I tell y'all and I'm transparent with my life. It's just sad that people love to tear people down. People support what they believe. You hear me? That's why a lot of y'all give y'all money to that pastor, because y'all believe you can pay your way to heaven. People support in what they believe. If you believe in what I'm saying, you enjoy my content, even if it's just a laughter, even if it's just making you feel good for a moment, support the channel. Even if you just push and like. Do y'all know how many people watch me and won't even push the thumbs up because they so full of hate? But they think they hurting me, but God know your heart. He know why you didn't push that button. So guess what? You will lose more than what you thought you was trying to give me. Y'all better be careful what y'all do out here. I promise you. When you in need, I said this. When you were in need in the hospital, Miss McKinney, and you asked for prayer, what if everybody said, you need to stop begging for prayer and pray for yourself? You sound crazy. What if they would have said that to you, Miss McKinney? I wonder what she would have felt like. God's words never tell us to stay silent. When someone calls a vision or speak against good works, but it does tell us to respond with wisdom and not wrath. I'm borderline right now, y'all. God told me to respond to her with wisdom and not wrath. I'm borderline, so God, please forgive me. But with the wisdom part, I'm giving her scripture. So y'all see what I'm doing? I always go to God now because my mouth done got me in trouble too many times. So now I try to go to God and speak his word first. And I still need prayer. Y'all see I'm borderline, okay? I'm still human. Proverbs 15:1. A soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. Y'all see, I still be checking myself. I wrote this down. Let me see. Address firmly, but without anger. Galatians 6-7. Whatever a man sows, there they shall reap. You reap what you sow. If you sow bad karma into somebody's YouTube channel, if you sow ill will on somebody's life, if you telling people not to help somebody in need, you go reap it. So guess what you just did, Miss McKinney? You just cursed yourself. You just cursed yourself because I'm a child of the Most High God, and you told people don't bless me. So when you need that blessing with that healing, remember what you said about Nina. That's what y'all don't understand. Y'all say stuff about people and forget. And then when you in a situation, oh God, where are you, Jesus? He like, I'm sitting here right where you told me to sit when you told me don't bless Nina. I'm still right here on the couch. What I'm gonna bless you for? You told me don't bless her, so what I'm gonna bless you for? God don't play. And I think y'all believe he's like a genie. Y'all can just call him and play with him and tell him who don't bless and tell other people don't bless folks. Man, y'all need to stop that. Meaning of Galatians. A person has every right to sow back into a person pouring into them. Not begging. It's not begging. It's not begging. It's called supporting. That's the difference. This message is biblical. And I got two more. 1 Timothy 5-18. The laborer is worth of his rewards. That means I put in labor every day doing these videos. Y'all might think it's nothing. I take time listening to this nonsense on the internet. Sometimes it's so draining. I have to pray the demonic spirits away from me because I don't want to be negative and I don't want to become a gossiper. That's why I talk about God a lot. That's why I joke a lot in my videos, and sometimes I get off track. A lady today, I forgot her name, another one, she said, I thought we were talking about food stamps, you talking about something else. And I had to explain to her, I am the kind of blogger God uses me. And I know y'all don't want to believe that. So I might start off talking about 1 Timothy, and then I'm talking about Chuck E. Cheese in my house. And you like, well, what? Well, hey, wait, I'm lost. But I always entwine it together. God leads me. I don't really write down stuff with scripture because I'm still learning scripture. And I want to be authentic. I don't want to be one of these people that pre-record. That's why I do a lot of live videos. I don't want to edit, pre-record, make it seem like a script. No, I want to get here and be like, y'all ain't going to believe this mess today. Guess what just happened? I like being authentic with you guys so I can appear to be real. You know, if I pre-edit stuff and take out the typos and the bloopers, now I'm perfect. No, I might say a word wrong. I might pronounce your name wrong. My eyelashes might be doing a crip walk. My braids might show some gray. That's real. That's real. What else did I write? The meaning of 1 Timothy. You work, you create, you speak, you teach, you uplift, and God says the worker deserves support. If you go to work every day, you do what your job tells you to do. Don't you expect to get paid at the end of the week? And wouldn't it be nice if you got a bonus? What's wrong with y'all? So if you go and ask your job for a raise, are you begging? If you ask your job, it'd be nice to get a bonus sometimes, boss. Is that begging? Or you like, man, just show me you care a little bit more. That means something to me. And the more you care, the more work I'm going to give. That means you have every right to receive donations and offering for your work. Luke 6:38 states, give and it will be given unto you. I hope y'all let that soak in. I had to read that. And I didn't want to be reading all in y'all face. I had to go get scripture, y'all. Because I get so sick and tired of these demons. And it's always what I told y'all. Every problem I done had like this in my life has been from a black woman. Ain't that sad? I am a black woman. And the most problems I had in my life came from another black woman. And y'all always saying, you know what Malcolm X said? The black woman is the most human being that's put aside, dogged out, talked about. He talking about your grandmama them. He ain't talking about y'all. Because y'all ain't the same kind of women. So stop using what Malcolm X said about the black woman. He ain't talking about these new age black women. He ain't talking about some of y'all black women 50, 60 years old. Because y'all some heathens. If Malcolm X seen the way people dress, the way they act, the way they curse people, he would think, what the heck is going on in this world? This ain't the black women I'm used to. But this is what black women do. That's a black woman that got on a black woman channel who been through hell. I done lost everything a couple times, include my parents. and you get on my channel and want people to make my life even worse, Miss McKinney, I wish I knew who your pastor was. Because I would screenshot what you put on my channel and send it to him. And I'd be like, sir, you missed one on Sunday. You should have called her old heathen demonic behind up there and put some oil on her. You know what I'm on with the braces. Yeah, I know who you are. Because I looked you up. And it's sad that you that mad about Gayle King. You that mad about Gayle King that don't give two shits about you. That you want me to suffer. Ain't that sad? I could have swore back when I was growing up, excuse my eyelash, y'all, and then my eye, I got a sleepy eye when I'm just getting up. I could have swore back in the day, our parents told us this. I know my mama did. If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. You didn't have to say nothing at all. If you didn't like what I was saying about Gayle King, you could have just went on and did this with your finger and went to another channel. But y'all know, I fought for my respect for 3 years on this platform. I had to argue with people night and day, and to the point I had to humble myself. It's so many black women came at me. They had so much to say. I know you ain't talking with that cheap wig on. Guess what? Guess what? Let me tell y'all something. Yeah, I wear cheap wigs when I wear them. Let me tell you why. Because I wish I would pay $500 for some fake ass hair. Not Nina. I wish I would pay $200 or $300 to glue some hair on my forehead. Y'all got me messed up. So yeah, I say you right. These braids, yep, what was they? $5.99 a pack. I got like 3 packs in my hair. This is a $15 hairstyle. Free labor by Nina. Do y'all think I care about that? Because who am I trying to impress? I'd rather do my own hair and not get my nails done for months to get on here and beg for some food, saying I'm going to steal something. Because most of the people that talked about me on here talking about they going to run out of Walmart. Because you was living beyond your means. You should have been living like Nina. I don't go to the gas station to get my wigs like Gayle. I go next door. And let me tell y'all something, especially Miss Linda McKinney. Let me tell you something, Miss Linda. What you don't know about me, I love the Lord. Oh my goodness, I love God. So I love the word. I love good energy people. I love his universe. I stand out in the grass and I feel the energy just go through my body. I love to hear the birds. I am such a good person. I give. I pray for people. I love on people. I have a forgiving heart. That's why I got used all my life. That's why I'm in the situation I am in now, because I'm such a good-hearted person. Something you don't know. My daddy always provide for me. He always provide for me. I might tell y'all I'm going through some stuff, but trust and believe I'm not worried. I promise you, if y'all don't give me another dime, it's already done. I am a child of the Most High God. I am royalty. Do you know who my daddy is? Oh, this is mine. Look at that. Y'all see that? All this is mine. There's nothing I can't have. He may take his time giving it to me. He may say, you don't need that right now. Oh, I don't think you can handle that right now. I might not get it when I want it. But he always on time. So nothing you can do, Miss McKinney. You can talk to each person that watch me. Each one of them. And tell each one of them, don't give Nina nothing. My daddy gonna give it to me. I don't know what I'm going to do about the house I'm in right now, y'all. And sometimes I lay and shed some tears because I get so discouraged, and I know y'all do too. When you feel like you done did all you can, and you try to live right, you try to do everything right, and bad things keep happening. But I just know that's the devil trying to stop me. I didn't know where I was going before I got that house. But I got it. I don't know where I'm going when I leave this house. My goal right now is to pack up my stuff, and sell everything that I don't pack and put it in storage. But God may say, you leaving right from that house and you going into a nice, clean, safe one. We shall see. If he don't, well be it. I won't complain because I'm still here, I'm still breathing. And my God is my provider. But I'm sick of my sisters, always trying to break me down. Find something to do, Miss McKinney. You need to go pray today. Actually, I'm going to ask everybody on here to pray for Miss Linda McKinney because she has a dark spirit, a dark heart, and she's a liar. She's a pretender. She's a false prophet. She's playing with God. A lot of times you don't understand this, people. You know why a lot of times your life is cursed? Why you go through struggles? Because you're going up against God's people. That's what you don't understand. See, you sit in church every Sunday think you better than somebody. That's why the Bible tell you the ones you think gonna be there, you ain't even gonna see them. They ain't gonna make it. Y'all talk about these YNs and people on the streets, they probably know the Lord more than you know him. Try talking to one of them gangbangers. I promise you they know that word inside out. I promise you they do. Because I know some. You talk to some people in church, all they can tell you is what they pastor said. My pastor said, well, did you open the book? Did you study and show yourself approved? What did God say? I don't want to hear what man said. He's supposed to be repeating what God said. So why is you giving him credit for what's in the word? But it's your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. I had to read scripture today, y'all, because I had to learn. I'm learning. I'm 56 years old. I'm still learning. I had to learn to hold this, to pray, and don't curse my life. Because when you come back at people the way they come at you, you know better than them. So I'm not going to delete Miss McKinney off my channel. Maybe she'll leave. Flee, Satan. Maybe she'll leave. But I want her to learn something. From a beggar, as you call me. A donkey gave a message in the Bible. Maybe a beggar can. You can call me what you want. Make sure you call me a child of the Most High God, too, though. Include that. The beggar child of the Most High God, Nina. Make sure you say my name right. Because my God, he like making a fool out of the naysayers, the non-believers. The same one you talking about, you might mess around. I get on here and tell y'all, I'm rich, y'all. I just won $1 million. God just blessed me. And everybody go get blessed but you. I'm just lying. I bless you too. That's just how I get down. That's how I get down. When I eat, everybody eat. I'm glad I'm not like a lot of y'all. I could not go through this world mad and devilish and hateful. I can't even do it. I gotta laugh every day, all day. I gotta crack a joke or something. I don't give a damn if I'm just talking about my dang on self. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes this eyelash over here go this way and have me looking like Debo. And I tell y'all, I'm looking like Debo or Sammy Davis Jr., one of them. I have no shame in my game. What you expect for some $3.99 eyelashes? Sometimes I go get them done, but lately I can't. So when I get y'all money, when y'all bless me, y'all don't see me with nothing lavish on. I ain't on here with a bunch of Drake trains and rings, and I just got my hair did for $200. I don't take y'all money and do that. My money going to good things. When I say I'm in need, I'm really in need. Right now, the only one really can help me is the Lord, because I have a debt on my credit that I have to pay almost $9,500 to get off so I can move anywhere I want to move. And I've been praying on how to get it off, Lord. You show me the way. So the only way I can get that off through you guys, if y'all gave huge donations, and I don't expect you to do that. So the stuff that y'all give me is paying a bill, is going towards my funding pot that I'm trying to get my equipment when I move. I'm not blowing that money. I might have to pay somebody to sleep on their couch because I ain't going home. Y'all might, knock on wood, let me tell y'all something. Y'all might start seeing me in a hotel again. I was paying $1,800 a month in a hotel. I had to pay $100 and some a day a lot of times. But before I live with rodents, because I didn't work too hard all my life. Before I lived like that, and I never lived like that in my life with rats or roaches, I never lived like that, ever. I would live in a hotel. And if it get bad, I can't pay for a hotel, I would be at a shelter. I know y'all saying, that sounds stupid, not to me. I don't live with rats. Do I think I'm better than that? Yeah, I do. Especially, it's one of my biggest fears. And they're nasty. My grandbaby got real sick last week. And it had to be from something in that house. He's not going to live like that. I don't care if grandmama got to leave McDonald's and go to Burger King and work. My grandbaby ain't going to live like that. I worked too hard all my life. I've been through too much. I've been dogged out too many times. I've been set aside. I've been talked about. I didn't pay my dues getting dogged out. I am 56 years old. I don't want to leave here getting dogged out. I want to leave here laughing, laid back, and say, boy, I didn't have my share of King to oils. They delicious. You know what I'm saying? Now, if y'all want to be miserable in your old age, go ahead. Go right ahead. This is why a lot of y'all not married. Can we talk about that real quick before I go? A lot of y'all not married. A lot of y'all single and lonely, and all y'all can do is get on YouTube and mess with me because a man don't want to deal with your old sour puss ass. Oop, did I say? A man don't want to deal with your attitude. You got an attitude with men. I don't even like women. Some of y'all I can't stand, and I don't even like women. I know he can't stand you. I don't even know you, so I can imagine living in a house with your ass. Even the Bible speak of a woman, a big mouth woman, a bickering woman. A man rather sit in a corner, be on a rooftop in a corner by himself to deal with a bickering, big mouth woman. Didn't the Lord say that? I'm how you say it? Paraphrasing. I'm paraphrasing. But didn't the Lord say that? He said it. So if you find yourself lonely and nobody want to deal with you, you need to check yourself. I had to. I was horrible, y'all. I told you one morning I woke up and I walked past the mirror and my face, why y'all think I got these wrinkles? I be trying not to frown up in my videos. They permanent. I woke up, I went past the mirror like, then I said, damn, where I'm at? I had to catch myself. Then it hit me that my kids should always say, Mom, why you always mad? I ain't mad. What you talking about? Get your stuff on. Be quiet. I was just always pissed. And you know, a lot of times I was pissed because of decisions I made for my life. And I got mad that I made decisions for my life that I didn't like. That is insanity. I was a damn fool. Some of y'all are miserable right now. Some of y'all are miserable right now for shit that you did to your damn self. The baby daddy you chose, the job you chose, the house you live in you chose. That'd be like me saying, man, I hate coming to this house every day. I gotta live with these rodents every day, and I'm mad, and I'm going off on YouTube, and y'all looking at me like, well, move then. The hell you mad for? Just move. Wouldn't y'all say that? Nina, why you still there? I'm not telling y'all I'm complaining that I'm still there. I'm telling y'all I'm complaining that I'm leaving. I had to learn throughout my life to make a difference for my life. If I don't like something, I get away from it, especially a man. If you gonna dog me out, you ain't gonna give me what I'm telling you I need and I expect. Bye. When I'm hanging around somebody that's making me feel bad, And then I'm crying about it. Men ain't no good. Well, stop dealing with them. Be by your damn self. I ain't telling you go to the opposite sex, the same sex. I said be by your damn self. Because sometimes it's your ass that ain't no damn good. And you think it's him. Try being by yourself for a little while. See, do you like yourself? Some of y'all can't sit 24 hours by yourself without getting on the phone, calling one of your friends, calling a cousin, calling a family member, calling another dude. You cannot stand yourself 24 hours. Try it. I'm bored. I got to do something. I got to call somebody. You cannot sit still for 24 hours and be with you. But you think he can. This why y'all see these girls on the internet talking about they got 3, 4, 5, 6 baby daddies because they don't like themselves. I was one of them. I have 4 children, 3 kids' fathers. But the only thing I can give myself credit for, I'm 56 years old, and I only been with 1.5 hands of men. And the ones I have kids by, they were long relationships. I didn't jump. When something didn't work, I ended up with somebody else. Where I went wrong was, sis, getting pregnant out of wedlock. Getting pregnant by somebody that couldn't pull me off Section 8. That's where I went wrong. I'm looking at muscles and looks and laying up and not looking at long term. Can this brother really take care of me and this baby? If I lose my Section 8 today, can he go get us a house? We don't ask ourselves them questions. And why am I laying up having a baby by a brother that's on the system with me? We some damn fools, man. All these women out here crying about food stamps have babies by dudes that most likely laid up on their food stamps. You don't hear not one of them saying I'm going to call my baby daddy. Not one. You know why? Because his ass still at his mama house. His grandmama house or somebody else baby mama house. That's why they can't call him. But we the shit. That's why I said we not the same women that Malcolm X was talking about. Grandmama, she stayed with Grandpa Jimmy, how long? 60 years or longer. Now, don't get right. Don't get mad. I ain't said this before too, y'all. Don't get mad. Grandmama wasn't that bright either. I'm going to get slapped by a whole bunch of grandmamas from the grave. Grandmama wasn't that bright either. Let me tell you why. Grandmama knew Grandpa was a Rolling Stone. She knew Granddaddy was all over the city. But as long as Jimmy bring that check in on Tuesdays. Because she had 14 babies by Grandpa Jimmy. She knew what he was doing. And you better not say nothing about your granddaddy. Grandma, I seen Granddaddy over that girl house. Listen here, boy. Your grandma would tear your ass out the frame. You can't talk about Grandpa Jimmy. Grandpa Jimmy swinging a trunk. He got 14 kids. And he punching that clock. That's what your granddaddy did do. He laid that pipe and he took care of them kids. So grandma was like, you better shut up. You about to mess up my shit. Shit. I'm tired of looking at his shit anyway. I don't know what she getting out of it because I done got 14 babies. I've been with this man, how long I been with him? I've been with that boy about 59 years. I don't know what she getting out. Last time I looked, he had blue balls. You know them big ass balls. Your granddaddy balls look like this. I don't even know what her ass getting out of that shit. I don't even know. She can have it. The penis hanging like this. Ain't nothing going on. It's hanging. That's all they ain't that. Don't nobody want to do. And half of them ain't circumcised. You know, they got the pickaboo. You got to pull it down. You got to pull it down. And you just got to keep pulling it down. And it might pop up a little bit. And you can... You know what I'm saying? That girl over there ain't getting nothing. She's sitting there riding on them blue balls thinking it's something. That girl ain't getting shit. And he sure ain't making no good money because he got all these kids over here. What she get, like $25? That's your grandmama. She didn't give a damn about granddaddy. But she the main one would tell you this. Girl, you better stick with that boy. He got that job taking care of them kids. Mama, he cheating. Girl, that nobody care about him cheating. Wash it off. Just wash off the penis. Wash it off. Rinse it off. Shit. Put it in some hot water. Scrub it. Shit. All you need to do is about 10 minutes. Now, about 2. Shit. Don't you leave that money, gal. You done lost your mind because you and them children ain't coming over here. You better deal with Ike, Tina. Grandma look like a raccoon. That's cute on you. Shit, look like a damn raccoon. You and them children ain't coming over here and he paying them bills. Then Tina turn and tell her mom. Then Tina turn her mama tell her that. Ike's a good man, Tina. But mama, he cheat. Girl, all men cheat. Rinse it off. Shit. The hell you talking about? Put some of this on there. You ain't gotta go get no. This better than Diddy oil. This is Vaseline. Put some on there. Damn it. And you know when they take them damn teeths out. Ooh, girl, you take them damn teeths out and them ridges up in here, them old men. Jesus. I be thinking about Jimmy sometime, girl. I just about to lose my depends. Ooh, Lord, he was a good man. He was a good man. Let me go on, y'all, because I'm thinking about them teeths. This is your girl, Nina, from Unbreakable Stone Woman. I love you all. Deborah said, I like you give your show. Yo, man, I appreciate you, Miss Deborah. Thank you so much. I might say anything. Did y'all hear me? I might say anything on here. Nina, you are so right. So, thank you so much, y'all. I really appreciate you all. I hope y'all learned something from my show. And like I said, I might start on this end and I might end up way up north somewhere on my videos. I want to be different. And I want to be authentic. I want to be transparent. I want to be real. Y'all know I'm talking about y'all grandmama is no lie. Y'all know y'all grandpa. How many of y'all, just say yes, how many of y'all that went to y'all uncle or your grandpa or your older cousin funeral and you seen family members y'all didn't know about? You be like, who is that? He cute. Girl, that's Uncle Jimmy, other child. Where Uncle Jimmy get a son? Uncle Jimmy got 3 or 4 other kids. What? Uncle Jimmy was going up doing all kind of shit. Uncle Jimmy never left home. He ain't come home from work some days. Shit, and Sarah just didn't tell nobody. Tell the truth. How many of y'all that went to funerals and y'all seen extra family members? You didn't know who they was. Because grandpa and uncles, they was doing their thing. And y'all grandmama tell y'all, you better stick with that good man. You better get them chitlins. They tell us to eat slave food. You're going to get 4 buckets of chitlins for Thanksgiving. I ain't never, ever in my life heard my mama or my grandmama tell me the true meaning of Thanksgiving. I've never heard them tell me it was a slaughter. People died, and Thanksgiving was the celebration of death. For the Europeans, they celebrated what they did to the indigenous people. They celebrated that. So when we celebrate Thanksgiving, the Indians are up on Plymouth Rock crying for the people that didn't make it to the table. And we celebrating for the pilgrims. And the pilgrims help with the slaughter. Have you ever heard grandma tell you that? My grandkids gonna hear their grandmama say it. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, they gonna hear the truth. I can see Sonny now when he in the kindergarten. My grandmama told me this ain't about no pilgrims. You lying, teacher. I know what y'all did to them people. My grandbaby Sonny gonna know the truth. But it's your girl. Teach your kids yourself. Teach them the truth. Study and show yourself approved. Open them books. Read. Stop listening to everybody. Everything I just said, go check me. Go check about Gayle King. Check them scriptures. Don't believe nothing I said. Go see if your granddaddy got some extra kids. Check everything I just said. You ain't supposed to believe me. I might be pulling y'all leg. But I know one thing. Your granddaddy had these blue balls. I know that. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.